Watch the banks. Keep an eye on the debt market. You Robinhood kids, you need to stand really close to the entrance and the exit. Do not think that you are going to survive what is going to happen. The banks are playing a very dangerous game of extend and pretend. I wish I could play that game. At this age, I can only pretend that I can extend. And then we're gonna look at the dumb money, how it could be the ones fueling this huge Wall Street lie. It's like, oh, hey, Robinhood kid, here, hold my bags, I'll be right back. And then we'll be looking at 1971. That's a pivotal year. And for those people that know economies, economics, finances, I'm gonna show you some charts. Just in case you're like, why do I have to work so hard? I'm going to show you. I'm also going to show you that not launching a fiscal stimulus. I know the politicians like to, oh, it's ours. No, it's ours. Oh, let's wait until after the election. Then it's ours. So we'll take a look at what is yet to come. I know a lot of you are like, just don't give anyone anything. Just make them pull their boots up by their bootstraps. Just pay with silver. If you thought the Great Depression was bad, whoo! Wait till I show you what is a-comin'. And Boeing is preparing for job cuts. Actually, everywhere is preparing for job cuts. So if you have one of those things said jobs, well, congratulations. Be prepared for it to get cut. Welcome back to my channel where I predict the future. That's what we do here. No, not really. We just kind of see where the puck's going. I'm like, I think we should probably get over there when it comes to stocks, business news, or things that might actually save your life. Oh, and there's also a lot of sarcasm, humor, comment section. It gets funny down there. Get in there. Throw something out. Because I want this channel to be more about you. It's about you guys. Let's have fun. Give a man a gun and he will rob a bank. Give a man, this is from my channel. You guys post this here, over there. Give a man a bank and he will rob everyone. Thank you, Mitch. I would completely agree with you. And you, my friend, looks like you're at the top. Now, remember when I said that I will predict the future for you? Now, how am I going to, how is that even possible that I can predict the future? Well, I'm going to show you right here. Oh, also, if I can make you giggle, and probably not today. Today is a bad day. I might not be able to make you laugh today, but if I do, you know what to do. This is the bond market. Like I always say, if you want to know where the stock market's going, I have my crystal balls right here. I got one on the left and one in my wife's purse. Right here, look. Oh, this was 2007, 2008. Wait, it predicted, it said sell right there. Wait, we had indicators? Did I really have told you to get the frack out in 08, May? Yeah, yes, I did. And not come back in until December of 08? Oh, yes, it did. And guess what we are showing today? As of today, this is on the weekly. Also something that we look at, that white line. We got to get over it. We're not. We're out. Here we go, guys. So my Robinhood kids, when I say I told you so or I give you warnings, well, the charts are giving you warnings. And what's nice about being a swing trader is, you got people like, buy my gold, buy my bonds, buy my, whatever. Okay, I hear you. I will let that all go into my head. But then I'm just going to go back to the charts and go, well, if I'm a weekly trader, wouldn't that be nice? Sell. You come back in like, a few months later, you buy. This one, clear. Do you see the red line? This is what we trade on. One candle below it. Yeah, red, especially a red candle. Yeah, I would be exiting. But that is me, and this is not financial advice. You never want to take advice from a cartoon character named Johnny Bravo. But if you're trading on the 1 hour, okay, well, yeah, no, I wouldn't do that either. And talk about some light volume on this. Looking at these candles, I just turned everything off. I just follow my red line. Where are we going? No, even though if I were to turn on, Oh, and in the course, yes, you do get this. Everything you get, I teach you everything. Then we can all lose our money together and smile about it. The course is $1,000. I do offer, while I'm currently filming the course, you get in on it for $200. And then you get to learn about stonks and what's in my crazy brain. But if it says gone or if it says 1,000, that means you missed it. Come back tomorrow and we'll get some laughs again. And you guys have been filling up my email box saying after hours at Tesla. So take a look at, I don't know, we'll see you at 1 a.m., right? I'm over here in California. My last one, so we had a sell up here. You're entering here, and then you're selling. Yeah, sometimes people are like, oh, wait, sell, buy. Well, yeah, that's just the way it is. You know, you get in, you get out. How much money, like, could you have lost if you did not do this? How much money could you have made if you did this? So your last buy was right there on Tesla, and I'm kind of curious. We got some positive news. We're already at, up about 5%-ish. Let's see tomorrow. And now heading on over to CNBC. This was interesting. I want you guys to listen. I want to break it down about, dumb money is fueling one of the biggest lies on Wall Street, researcher says. It's moderately interesting.
With all of this information that we now have, what should investors do? What do you tell your investors to do? Is there a way to invest simply and stay with the market with just a few funds? Is that what people should do right now?
Okay, now let me just answer this age-old question. I like that Pearl Jam. That's pretty dope. Sorry, ADHD. My answer is swing trade it. you get in, you get out. Don't be a Robin Hood kid that's just sitting there and buying it. And then let's see what he has to say.
Yeah, well, first of all, they should be focusing on the risk of their portfolio and making sure they don't take more risk than they have the ability, willingness, and need to, which I work through.
All right. What should investors do? Determine risk tolerance. Well, yeah, obviously. Okay, that's stupid. Thanks, Dad. Stay long term. Really? Thanks, Dad. Be a bag holder. Most investors
my book,
best served in index funds. No, and now he wants me to buy his book on how to invest in index funds. Oh, no, please say it isn't so.
To a safe and secure retirement. And if you really want to keep it very simple, you can basically own a Vanguard Total Stock Market Fund for the U.S., a Vanguard Total International Fund.
And then what happens when it all crashes? And you've just recommended everyone just to buy and hold. Oh, and I have a really good book on it too, so you should probably read that one. Oh, my goodness. And it's crazy how they go from, the rush of all these retail investors using their Robin Hoods, trying to pick, which ones they should do. And then they tell you just to buy and hold. And coming in from economics, we have, this is a great read, but I can summarize it. We'll go down and I'll explain a couple things. But at the end of the day, my friends, you need to be standing very close to the exit. And then I'm going to go Casper on you just so I can show you what has happened and what the Fed has done. All right, U.S. Private non-farm payrolls. You got right, not good. And you can see the bounce. And then where are we heading? The rest of the world. Here's China. Nope, same thing. The trend is your friend until the end. We are still moving down. Euro, same thing. That sentiment. I hate that stupid word. And then the Fed's balance sheet. Aw, how cute. With all of this, with all of the banks deleveraging, so they don't have to have the risk, they're giving it all to the Fed. So now the Fed has all the firepower in the world. And then at the end, well, I'll just tell you right here. However, the history, well, let me even come back down here and we'll go to the very end of this article because that's kind of like what I like to do with ADHD, and it may turn out to be the worst economic crisis anyone has ever seen. And look at these balance sheets from the banks. This is ridiculous. Going back to 2002. And then, the Bank of Japan's like, wait, what the fuck are you guys doing? And that's the one in, that's the gray one. and catches up to, does it catch up and beat? Who's in the lead? Is the Fed in the lead of collecting just about every asset in the entire world and putting it on its balance sheet? I am sure this will not end badly. And look at US corporate debt in 6 months. Oh my gosh. That is just ridiculous. Corporate debt's like, oh, okay, so we can do this too? And for as crazy as it is, as I would say this, because we're a debt-based system. It's not a money system. It's just debt. It's credit and debt. If you want to create money, you go to a bank and you say, hi, Mr. Bankster, I'd like to take out a loan. Poof, magically $1 million just got created. And how do you destroy money? You pay off the loan. So make sure you guys go into lots of debt and don't pay off your loans. So here we go. This is GDP, gross domestic pixie dust, gross domestic product. This is like who we are as everything that comes in and goes out. You want to be zero. Okay. That's where you want to be. In the 80s, we were at 34%. Okay. All right. But we're at 136% right now. What that is telling me is we are spiraling out of control and this system will end. Make sure you are close to the exit. And that's why you've subscribed to this channel, is because I am going to stand there with you and go, okay, this is what I'm seeing. For example, here, look, here's the Fed's balance sheet. Let's just say maybe they want to use this 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 trillion dollars of balance sheet and go, you know what, people? You know what, we could just be the lenders. That's fine to you. You know what, this is what we can do. We'll create this thing called a Fed coin. You download this app and we could directly put it right onto your cell phone. That is super easy because we have all these assets on our balance sheet. And all it takes is for the politicians to go, oh, that sounds like a really good idea. Well, the people want it and we want it. We like spending money. Full bam, hyperinflation within 1 minute. Or are we heading to another crash of 1929? Remember the Roaring 20s? Well, all these indicators are telling you that's where we're going. It's the end. We are coming to an end of the cycles, the fourth turn. I mean, you name it. I just put it all in a bag and I'm like, yep, this isn't looking good. And I apologize if sometimes it seems like it's very overwhelming. I wish I could just go like this to you. Here we go. I want a channel where I just say we're going to have hyperinflation because of QE, which QE actually does the opposite. Or, buy my gold. You got to know their narratives. What are you selling? What are you trying to sell to me? Or, buy Bitcoin because it is the savior of the world. Buy silver. We'll just pay in silver. Or you get it. Everyone has their narratives. Everyone's trying to, sell something. XRP. Just know there's a lot of shills, and I'm saying that right. People that are paid to leave comments down below and say that this is it. Just be careful. The powers that be, the big players that own the whole system. And I just go down all these rabbit holes and then I'm like, whoop, I found another one. And I go all over and then I report back to you. And this is what I'm finding. And, a lot of times I don't know. But what I do know is what the F happened in 1971. I know. We were taking off the gold standard, right? That's what you want. You want, if you pin everything to something that is limited, I don't care. Pin it to Bitcoin, just something. There's limited supply. Nope, you remove that. Here you go. And here I go because I'm in your way. I don't want my hair getting in your way. And you got to see this. Look, see this little spot right there, 1971. Look at you. Real median weekly earnings of full-time workers, CPI. You guys aren't making any more money. That is it. Just the top 1%ers. They don't have to work, right? When you own a business, that's why I teach people to start businesses. Because if you're fighting with the average real wage, CPI, that's flat. It's a big fart. Nothing. You're going to work really hard every single day, giving up the most valuable. What's the most valuable thing in life? It's time. And if you're spending your time working, well, that's not good. And this isn't good. Again, right? Here is basically the top 1% eating everything. That's how income gains widely shared in early post-war. It was all fine. That was fine. Nope. Take you right off that gold standard. Don't back a currency by nothing. And away you go to work. Another Fred to the end. Right here. Look at this. Relentless 50-year decline in wages. Wah, wah, wah. An income share of the top 1%. relative to the bottom 90%, same thing. And do you guys really think that this is going to change? Nope, it is only going to get worse. Especially when you have stories like this. Business, Boeing prepares deeper cuts, right? You're fired, everyone's fired, executives, I'm sorry. Do you own it or does someone else own you? And call me stupid. I don't know. The minute I figured this out, kind of a game changer, right? Because you have to work. It's not your time. But if you don't work, then you get time. But let's say you don't have to go clock in at Boeing. I always have my high school kids try to turn a job into passive income. I'm like, teacher. They're like, you're stuck, Mr. Bravo. A stupid blue toy, green airplane from Green Toy Store. What are you making a month? $15,300 a month, and we're not even close to Christmas yet. Boom, for that. Crazy. That's it. That's what you do. I know, right? Oh my gosh, this is a game changer, maybe in your brain. And that's why how I did my courses was like exactly what I did in my life. I had online arbitrage where I bought this plane and then I resold it for a profit. And I'm like, that's kind of dumb because I'm giving up my time. But if I make that and then I have Amazon do everything, passive income. I can go hang out with my family now. Crazy, right? That's why I do that. $197 for that course. That is crazy. And that also goes quickly too. So the codes are gone on that one and it'll be back tomorrow. Relax. Or you can do the 2-payment plan of, I don't know, 197 times 2, $400, 3. So I didn't do well in math. And then last but not least, Bravo. I did the, what are we going to do with that said money? Oh, okay, we trade equities. Ha ha! Look at this. Crazy. What is in your head, Johnny Bravo? And I will tell you, two cells fighting together until one's lost. That's going to be sad. That sad day when I lose that. But guys, thank you very much for making it to the end, and I'll see you tomorrow.